Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. It's Tuesday, February 2nd. It's Groundhog's Day. Do you know what that means? You better make sure you go out and check and see if you can see your shadow. Today, if the groundhog sees his shadow, he's gonna run back into his house and we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter. But if he comes out and he does not see his shadow, then we will have an early spring. I wonder which one we're gonna have. He's almost never wrong. Oh, I hope it's an early spring. Don't you? Hey, I am reading about famous African-American people in our history that have done amazing things. Because February, we are honoring African-American History Month. And do you like baseball? I love baseball. If you like baseball, you're going to want to try to find this book, I Am Jackie Robinson. He was an amazing man who played baseball, and he was like a trailblazer. He did things that no one else had done before. I want you to learn more about his amazing story. You can check for this book on Sora or at your county public library. I think you will enjoy reading about this man who paved the way for so many other ball players. I think you're gonna like it. Hey, let's take a look at our Sora. We're gonna see who's in the number 4 spot. Are you ready? Great, let's check it out. Here we go. Olmos Elementary School. Way to go, sons. You are number 4 on our list this week. Keep reading, great job. Boys and girls, I still have quite a few of these fabulous activity books. And if you would like one, I would love to send you one. Will you please write me a letter here at our studio and send it to me? You can use the address right on your screen. You can even send an email. Just make sure you give me your address so that I can write back to you. And I can send you your activity book. I think you're gonna like it. All right, my friends, it is time for us to warm up and train our ears for sound. Are you ready? Terrific. All right, today we're gonna do a game that you know really well. It's called segmenting. I am gonna tell you a word, and I want you to tell me the sounds in the word and how many sounds there are. We're gonna take it apart sound by sound. Here we go. Keep, keep. What did you hear? K, E, P, keep, good, 3 sounds, terrific. How about she, sh, E, she, 2 sounds, terrific. And the last one I have for you, teeth, teeth, T, E, th, teeth, 3 sounds. You did that very, very well. Did you notice that keep, she, and teeth all have what sound in them? The E sound. That's right, because that is our focus sound, right? And we're learning some new spelling patterns with that sound. So, the next thing on our to-do list is our fluency. Let's review a few of the sounds that we already know. All right, here we go. PH says F. CH says ch. SH says sh. WH says hua. TCH says ch. Remember, that goes at the end of a word. TH says th, like in thumb. Then last week we concentrated on some spelling patterns for the A sound. AY says A. AI says A. A consonant E says A. I consonant E says I. O consonant E says O. U consonant E says U. And E consonant E says E. Great. All right, so remember we're thinking about the E sound. So let's take a look at our chart here. We have the tree card because we are concentrating on some of these other spelling patterns. You see all of them? We're not doing all of them because that would be too many to learn at once. But we have 4 that we're going to work on this week. Let me get my pointer finger. Let's do it. E-A says E, like in read. E-E says E, like in tree. E says E, like in she. And I-E says E, as in field. Good job. All right, I have a word that we're going to practice blending together. Do you remember how to do that? Right, one sound at a time. Good job. Here we go. N, and then what does this spelling pattern say? E, and then t. N, eat. Neat. Neat. Wow, you did that? Neat. All right, let's change neat to beat. Beat. All right, I'm going to get rid of the beginning sound here. And what sound do I need at the beginning now? B. That's right. Beat. Good job. Beat. This is like I beat the drum. But did you know there's a vegetable that's also called a beet? And it is spelled with 2 E's. It's kind of tricky, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's why we practice. Beat. This is the beating of a drum. Let's try to make this word say seat. Seat. What would I need to do there? Right. I'm going to get rid of that. And what says the s? Yep. S is for s. And now I have seat. Please take your seat. Great job. Let's take a look at our reading practice chart, and we're going to practice reading some of those words together. Now remember, I've underlined the spelling pattern to help you remember when you see that, it's going to say the E sound. So let's start here in the middle. Ready? D, E, P, deep. Sp, eek, speak. Ch, eef, chief. F, field, field. Oh, look at that ending blend. We've got to really work on that. Sn, ease, sneeze, and b, eat, beat. Great job. Let's read our sentence. Dean reads each day of the week. Terrific. I hope you read each day of the week. I want you to be the best reader ever, and you have to practice in order for that to happen, just like anything else you do. All right, let's take a look at our high frequency words. Today, we're just going to concentrate on 2 of them. Are you ready? Let me put this down. All right, we have blue. Say it with me. Blue. And now spell it with me. B-L-U-E. Blue. Great. All right, are you ready for the next one? It's that great big one. That's right, because. Say it with me. Because. Now spell it with me. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Because. You might need to write this one down to practice so that you can read it, but also so that you can write it. Because when we're working on high frequency words, we need to be able to read and write them. So practice the ones that you're having trouble with. Let's take a look at our sentence. I like fries. They are so yummy. Okay, remember, you're going to try to decide which word goes in the sentence to make sense. Let's look at the next one. My favorite color is, that's an easy one, isn't it? That's an easy one. That has to be blue. Is your favorite color blue? My friend Olivia, who wrote to me, she said her favorite color was red, but maybe your favorite color is blue. All right, let's look at this one. I like fries because they are so yummy. Oh, I love fries. Don't you love fries? They are so yummy. Okay, let's take a look at the last thing I have for us today. You did great on your high frequency words. Today we're going to be learning about prefixes. Can you say that? Prefixes. Okay, so that's kind of a fancy school word, and it really means a part of a word that we add to the beginning. So we add a word part to the beginning, and it changes what the word means. So let me show you what I mean, because sometimes it's easier to see it. So we're going to learn 3 prefixes this week. We're going to learn re, and you can see I have that little line there because that's going to tell us it's going to go at the beginning of the word. Re, and re means again. We're going to learn un, and un means not. It can also mean the opposite of something. And we're going to learn pre. Pre means before. So whenever you see the word pre, it's going to mean before. And so you're going to need to think about the word that it's used with. I'm going to show you what I mean. Here is the word heat. Heat. I like to turn on the oven to heat the dinner, okay? But if I add re, which means again, then it says reheat. That means I'm going to heat it again. I will reheat the dinner when my husband comes home. Reheat. That means I'm going to heat it again. Great. All right, let's take a look at this one. This word says clean. Clean. I know you know what that means, right? Because I bet someone has told you, clean up your room. Well, if we add the prefix un, it becomes unclean. That means it's not clean, or it's the opposite of clean. So your room might be unclean. So what am I saying? Right, it means it's messy, right? It is not clean. So when I add that prefix un in front of the word clean, it changes the meaning. All right, I have one more for you. This word, or this prefix is pre. Pre means before. So whenever you see pre at the beginning of a word, it's going to mean before something. And here's my word read. So if I add pre, I now have pre-read. That means I'm going to read it before. So I might read a story before I read it to you. I would pre-read the story. You see how that works? Awesome. We're going to keep working on that all week long. Will you sing with me? Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Come back and see me tomorrow. Bye-bye.